In rural Sri Lanka, wheat bran pellets have become a staple feed for smallholder dairy farmers due to their low cost, high availability, and palatability. Many farmers mix wheat bran pellets with water and feed them in large quantities to their dairy cows as a substitute for expensive commercial concentrate feed. However, an alarming trend has emerged, with increasing reports of poor conception rates, unsuccessful artificial insemination, infertility, and metabolic disorders in dairy cows fed excessive amounts of wheat bran. Farmers have also observed issues such as excessive weight gain, silent heat, and bloating. To understand these challenges, we must explore the scientific and practical reasons behind these reproductive problems and find solutions to mitigate them. Wheat bran is a byproduct of the wheat milling process and contains moderate levels of crude protein, fiber, and energy. However, one of its major concerns is its high phosphorus content and extremely low calcium levels, leading to an imbalanced calcium to phosphorus ratio, which is far from the ideal ratio required for dairy cattle. This imbalance, when not corrected, can have serious consequences for fertility, reproductive performance, and overall metabolic health. One of the most critical factors leading to infertility and poor reproductive performance is the high phosphorus and low calcium content in wheat bran. Excess phosphorus suppresses parathyroid hormone activity, leading to secondary hypocalcemia, which negatively impacts ovulation, uterine function, and embryo development. Additionally, phosphorus excess can disrupt estrogen metabolism, reducing estrous signs and making heat detection difficult, ultimately leading to poor artificial insemination success rates. Dairy cows consuming large amounts of wheat bran often gain excess body weight due to its high non-fiber carbohydrate content. Cows with a body condition score above 3.75 are more prone to silent heat, where they do not exhibit clear estrous signs, making it challenging for farmers to detect the right time for insemination. Additionally, overweight cows tend to have lower conception rates and a higher risk of ketosis after calving. Farmers in Sri Lanka commonly mix wheat bran pellets with water, which speeds up fermentation in the rumen, leading to excessive gas production and bloat. Wheat bran is rich in fermentable carbohydrates, which increases the risk of subacute ruminal acidosis. Bloat, if severe, can lead to reduced feed intake, discomfort, and even sudden death in extreme cases. Many tropical countries, including India, Pakistan, and Bangladesh, have reported similar bloating issues when feeding uncontrolled amounts of wheat bran to dairy cattle. Wheat bran lacks essential amino acids like lysine and methionine, which are critical for reproductive hormone synthesis and embryo survival. Furthermore, it contains low levels of vitamin A, E, and selenium, which are essential for uterine health, immune function, and follicular development. This deficiency can lead to retained placentas, early embryonic mortality, and poor reproductive performance in dairy cows. Similar reproductive challenges have been reported in other tropical regions where wheat bran is a commonly used feed ingredient. In India and Bangladesh, excessive wheat bran feeding led to low fertility rates and metabolic disorders, prompting experts to recommend mineral supplementation. In Nigeria and Kenya, smallholder farmers noticed reduced milk yield and increased anestrus when feeding wheat bran without balancing it with leguminous fodder. In Pakistan, dairy farmers observed increased cases of bloat, acidosis, and reproductive failures when wheat bran was used excessively in dairy diets. While wheat bran is a valuable feed ingredient, it must be balanced properly to prevent negative effects on fertility and metabolism. Farmers can take the following measures to ensure healthy reproductive performance in their dairy cows. Since wheat bran is extremely high in phosphorus, it is crucial to add calcium-rich sources such as limestone, dicalcium phosphate, or a mineral premix to balance the calcium to phosphorus ratio. Ideally, dairy cows require a calcium to phosphorus ratio of 1.5.1 to 2.1 for proper reproductive health and metabolic function. To prevent obesity and reproductive failures, wheat bran should not exceed 30% of the total dry matter intake. It should be mixed with high-fiber forages like Napier grass, maize silage, or hay to promote better digestion and maintain rumen health. Dairy farmers should supplement dairy cow diets with vitamin A, E, and selenium to improve uterine health and embryo survival. Additionally, incorporating bypass protein sources like cottonseed cake or coconut meal can improve amino acid balance, which is essential for reproductive hormone production. Dairy farmers should avoid excessively soaking wheat bran pellets in water, as this increases fermentation speed, leading to rumen disorders and bloat. Feeding dry or lightly moistened wheat bran, combined with sufficient long-stemmed fiber, will slow down fermentation and improve digestion. The widespread use of wheat bran pellets in Sri Lanka's smallholder dairy farms is driven by cost-effectiveness and availability, but its excessive consumption poses serious reproductive and metabolic risks. The key issues stem from calcium-phosphorus imbalances, excessive weight gain, ruminal acidosis, and micronutrient deficiencies, all of which contribute to poor fertility, low conception rates, and bloat. By adopting better feeding strategies, such as limiting wheat bran intake, supplementing minerals, and balancing diets with proper fiber and proteins, dairy farmers can prevent infertility issues and improve dairy productivity.